Water, water everywhere, and all the boards did shrink. Water, water everywhere, nor any drop to drink. That's from Samuel Taylor Coleridge's The Rime of the Ancient Mariner. And most of you watching this video are probably thinking to yourself, who the hell is Samuel Taylor Coleridge? Well, for me as a man with a bachelor's in English literature, that doesn't make me feel so good. But you're obviously watching this video because you are a runner, and you want to know how many drops to drink when you run. And so hydration, as we know, is important when running. And so you may be working on your first 5K or your first 10K, or perhaps you're even an established runner, trying to make sure that you're appropriately hydrating. And that's what I'm hoping to accomplish in this video, as I try to answer the question for you, how much should you hydrate when running a race? Now in general, when running, the body needs 5 to 10 ounces of water for every 15 to 20 minutes of running. Now if you remember when running a previous race, and where the water stands were at, that makes perfect sense. Races usually place water stands every 1 to 2 miles, so that matches up appropriately with what you should be following for hydrating during the race. Should you carry your own water bottle? Well, certainly during training with your long runs, but on race day it's really up to your comfort level and the length of the race. Now I've tried both, and over the course of time I've actually come to prefer using the water stands at the race. It actually hasn't had any effect on my time, and in a way actually may improve it and provides me with an extra boost when using the water stands. Now, why do I prefer hydrating at a race water stand? Well, if you follow the Hal Higdon method, then you'll notice a race water stand, you'll come up to it, you'll walk towards it, you'll grab a water, you'll drink it comfortably, and then you'll head back out on your run. Now, this is helpful in that it focuses you on hydration while also performing good race etiquette. Now, you're just not running at full speed, grabbing a water, cutting off potential runners. And psychologically, we think that when we're running and drinking, we are going to save some time as opposed to going to the water stand. But the reality is this really doesn't save us all that much time. And stopping at a water stand, walking, it allows us to drink comfortably, relax our legs for a bit, and then head back out onto the race. So if this is your first race, definitely something you should try and do. If you're like me and you're working on a personal record, it also really helps to do this. And in training, your body has become used to this. You're probably working on speed training or fartleks. Yeah, I said fart. And so your body is already used to doing big speed bursts with your legs and then stopping to do some walking or to do some smaller paced running. And so as a result, stopping at water stands is not a bad thing. Your body is used to it training-wise. Just doing that little bit of walk, getting the right hydration, and getting back out there for the run can actually provide you with an extra boost, and you might actually improve on your time doing that way rather than forcing your legs through and drinking while you're running. People may ask about sports drinks or gels. Again, it all depends on your comfort level and the length of the race. Now, if you're running a marathon, gels are very helpful because at the 20-mile mark, you're going to crash and you're going to need some refueling in order to finish the race. But if you're running a 5K or a 10K, gels or sports drinks are really not that necessary. And if you do enjoy them, then they're perhaps better as a post-race refueling. Call me old-fashioned, but I just enjoy drinking water. The biggest thing, of course, is to trust and understand your own body. When your body is telling you it's thirsty, it's an indication you should get water. And so if you're noticing that and it's happening more frequently and it will be more comfortable for you to carry your own water bottle during a race, then do it. The last thing you want is to be dehydrated or to feel unwell during a race that is supposed to be motivating and fun. Well, that's it. And hopefully you keep up with your running and keep up with your hydrating as well. In conclusion, the well was dry beside the door, and so we went with pail and can across the fields behind the house to seek the brook if still it ran. That's from Robert Frost's Going for Water. And if you don't know who Robert Frost is, and I can go ahead and just burn my diploma.